Okay then, Helldivers, we're back inside of Helldivers 2, and although the new Mage Order is not yet available, it's likely that it will be up within the next 6 hours or so if the last few weeks are anything to go by. But we are going to take a look at the failure notice because yes, we failed the Major Order unfortunately, and we have a lot of stuff online going in with regards to the game. Shams actually takes note of something big, and Johan Peterstedt actually confirms a DM sent out with regards to our first potential crossover. This could be absolutely huge, and we're going to dive on into everything happening today. So, with that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, check out our sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that utilizes a 0-calorie energy and nootropic formula designed to be healthier and more effective beverage for gamers than your typical canned energy drinks. Our blend of essential vitamins, organic caffeine, and nootropics provide a considerate and consistent boost with no jitters, crashes, and or glucose responses. There is a lot to save for GamerSupps right now, and if you guys want to check them out, the link is down in the description, and if you use code CloudPlays at checkout, it'll even get you a cheeky discount. So let's see what's happening inside of the game right now. Starting off, making our way over to the Galactic War table, it is a sad day indeed with a incoming message from Super Earth as we just, and I mean just, failed the last Major Order. It states right here, failure. The Helldivers valiantly achieved 2 of the 3 objectives set by High Command, capturing the automaton database and limiting the bot territorial expansion, but failing and falling short of resecuring the Terminid Research Preserve. The automaton database contained valuable intel on the location of the Jet Brigade's staging ground, from which their forces gather in preparation for large offensives. Decryption of the intel is underway, however, troubling evidence was also discovered and the Jet Brigade is swiftly recovering from their recent defeat by the Helldivers. Automaton territorial expansion was limited, protecting our citizens' futures from cannibalism into socialist war machines. However, the Terminid Research Preserve remains at risk of external attack. Security has been doubled at the Preserve, which some teams deployed to sweep for interstellar spore landings. Research on the Preserve continues unabated, however, as the important work at the Xenoentomology Center cannot be slowed. This was a very, very disappointing one indeed, because our biggest failure was on Gakrux, which we managed to actually secure just a mere couple of hours later. Such a frustrating venture, but we are back inside of the game now, and there is loads to go over. The new Major Order has not yet been issued. It does seem to be that we're looking at a later awaiting Major Order, and it's going to be issued out within the next 5 to 6 hours, give or take. But don't panic, we are going to be hitting you up with uploads coming over the next 24 hours, issuing what the Major Order is and our best move running forward, so you guys don't miss out on anything. But there is loads of things happening inside of the game right now. Apparently, people are getting a little bit ratty about how we failed that Major Order, and the first statement is on Reddit right here. It states, don't be hypocrites about the MO. This is a great community, and a little turmoil is fine, but this whole MO fail thing has been some pretty solid opinions and some really bad ones. Bug players, most of the people on the sub are playing the MO. The demographic you are mad at isn't here. Aside from the bot front has failed a lot of MOs over the months because bug players are notorious for failing to help. But when you guys lose just one, you throw the absolute S-fest in the chats and the whole community is on fire. I offer tough democratic words of liberty. Take your stim, reload your mag, and keep diving. Stop whining. And yeah, that is the actual case. It seems to be something that a lot of people have been arguing about in the Discord. That notoriously lovely place to be right now is the Discord. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed as much as you guys are, and hopefully it doesn't affect the next Major Order, and hopefully it doesn't affect the DSS all that much, but we'll have to wait and see exactly how it's utilized. But moving into other news, somebody was asking for essentially what would seem to be a roadmap now that the 60-day plan has now been fixed. That's now been utilized, and we are moving into normal retention when it comes to the game itself. So they want a massive roadmap for what it is that moves forward. And Shams Durjani just responded with noted. I do think this could be a really important thing. I think that actually it's a huge thing, and we should really have a roadmap in play to let Helldivers know exactly what it is that we're going to be seeing over the next 6 to 12 months. Roadmaps can be really helpful when it comes to the gaming industry. It's something that is still utilized by a lot of companies, and it generally helps build a lot more hype around the game. Although this is live service and they try to do things in real time, I think there should be some sort of roadmap for things that could potentially be coming in the future and when they could be coming. But this one right here is a big one. 220 hours in, and I finally get to see a crashed CF bomber. Now, as far as we're aware, this is one of the rarest minor POIs in the game, and I have never actually seen one. It's ridiculous. With around 600-700 hours inside of the game now, never seen this POI in my life. Let me know if you guys have in the comment section below, but it is still around. You could potentially still find one. This is such a cool thing. I love it. And whilst we're talking about ships and or otherwise, somebody wants a cool new feature, and I actually think it would be pretty damn cool, although I am going to match it with something else. As you can see right here, we have got the shuttle pattern, we have got the exosuit pattern, and somebody wants a super destroyer pattern. But I think it'd be really cool if that same pattern was issued on the internal of the super destroyer. Have it issued the outer coloring, yes, 100%, but we don't get to see that all that much. So an internal colorization would be amazing as well if they used the same patch point. So if we have, say, a pattern for the outside, it will repeat and change the way that it looks like on the inside. These small details make a massive difference, and I think that actually being able to change the colorization of the inside of your super destroyer will bring a lot of positive energy. Let me know your comments in the comment section below, because I think that I am right with that one. And this one right here, amazing, absolutely amazing. But Stratagem Hero has now hit a round 300 by this player. It's baffling, absolutely baffling. I stopped playing Stratagem Hero quite some time ago now. I don't really know why. It just doesn't seem too functionally enjoyable for me, but a lot of people do enjoy the Stratagem Hero, and somebody has managed to make up to round 300. If you guys are still playing this, let me know your highest level on this thing. I think it'd be really intriguing. Is 300 genuinely the highest? Well, we'll have to wait and see. And on Twitter, Johan Peterstedt has been freaking, like, not active at all. Like, he has not been active on any socials anywhere. We can't really see anything he's saying. He's not really spoke much whatsoever. Although he did put up a tweet just 2 days ago that states, by the way, all wargaming friends, check out Trench Crusade. Such a cool IP. Trench Crusade did respond with obviously a load of shock, and Peterstedt was stating that a HD2 and TC crossover would be absolutely incredible. Turns out Trench Crusade is definitely down, and DMs have now been sent out. Hopefully they get these talks underway. Now obviously it is a really difficult thing, and it's got so many hurdles in it, but making that first crossover could be something absolutely ginormous. I don't know what Trench Crusade is, although obviously Johan has now brought it to my attention, and I'm now really intrigued. I've never ever played it, but I think that this skirmish game could be pretty cool. And I might even give it a little play on the side, see what's going on over there, because I'm really intrigued now. Well done, Johan, your job has been completed. And taking a look at your top comments from the previous video, you guys had a lot to say, and a lot of it was revolved around the Major Order, although we have an interesting factor about General Brash for finalizing it. It's going to be a really cool one. Taking a look at your first comment, it states right here, it's funny, I see so much crying in comments about bug divers, bot divers, and nerfing and buffing, but in game I always meet fun people who talk, or quiet people that just play and get the job done. I'm convinced all the people crying in the comments and on posts via Twitter and Reddit don't actually play, which would be a hilarious statement to make, and actually I would be so shocked if that was not the case. Let me know. Are you guys crying in the comment section and still playing the game? The second comment right here states, the devs. Alright team, we are behind on the station's implementation. What can we do to delay the release while making it look like it's the player's fault? That actually wouldn't surprise me at all. I think that would be quite a clever way of doing it. And realistically, making it a little bit harder is probably not the worst thing that's ever happened. Although they are really delaying out this DSS storyline for the most part. It's getting a little bit long-winded. And for me, probably a little bit more frustrating and boring than it should be. And to finalise, it is all well and good. We had a statement that General Brash had died in the last video. But don't panic. Played with General Brash last night. He is alive and well. Absolutely incredible. Of course he is. When does General Brash actually ever finish off with a loss? Nonetheless, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel because as soon as the MO drops, you know full well that we'll bring it to your faces very easily indeed. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Appreciate your faces. And as always, I'll see you in the clouds.